We like to have a lot of fun here at the Military Arms Channel, but safety is always at the forefront. A lot of what we do behind the scenes may get overlooked. Today we're going to touch just a little bit on exactly what we do behind the scenes and how we keep things safe here at the Military Arms Channel. Safety first. Always. That's how we roll. So we're only human. You poke a hole in us, we're going to bleed. You've got to have something on hand that's going to be that stopgap measure that's going to get you from your initial point of injury until you can get to more definitive care. That's where a personal blowout kit like this comes into account. You've got bandages, wraps, dressings, emergency bandage, which combines the functions, kind of all three of them, and with the pressure bar on it. You've got a tourniquet as well. The tourniquets are going to be obviously for your worst case stuff. Gloves, trauma shears. You got to access the wound. You might have to cut off some clothing. Also, inside here, what doesn't interfere, there are little tiny slits and pockets all over inside this guy. You can slip in things like your regular bandages, tegaderms, anything. You scrape your hands up, you get it covered up immediately. Prevents you from going through the end of the day where you're doing weapons handling and operations, and keeping yourself from getting your fingers any more tore up. The bag itself, people have asked me, this is a Blackwater Gear personal med pouch. I picked this up on clearance, picked up half a dozen of them, I think they're about 10 bucks each. You look around, you can find bags like this on clearance pretty cheap. They don't have to do a whole lot. Clamshell, got your MOLLE webbing so you can attach it to your gear. I like to keep one in each of my vehicles as well, just in case. You never know if you're going to drive up on something or if you might need it. All in all, something like this I think is something everybody should have when they go to the range. If you've got that initial response time, especially if you're shooting rural, you may have 10, 15, 20 minutes before an ambulance can get to you. You've got to have something that's going to carry you over. And it's important not just to have these things, but also to have a general understanding of how to use them, how to apply them. Going forward, if you guys take an interest in this stuff, I'd be more than happy to go into some of this stuff in detail, go over some of our more extensive kits that you may not see that are in the vehicles, and go within that regard. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them to the YouTube channel, or you can visit us on Facebook, which is a great way to get a hold of us. That's www.facebook.com/militaryarms. And as always, folks, thanks for watching. Eye protection is essential. You never know when there's going to be flying debris. I like my eyes, you should like yours too. You only get one original pair, keep them covered.
Another thing here at the Military Arms Channel, we're always conscious about the environment. We clean up our messes, we don't leave this crap sitting around. You know, there's a lot of people in this world that leave junk sitting around on ranges, and they just suck. We don't do that. Out of sight, out of mind. We keep a clean range.